The business sector has voiced concerns over the Southern Africa Development Community's slow response to developments in Mozambique. This follows unrest which started after the governing Frelimo party won the recent elections. Mozambicans are calling for a rerun of the elections, which they have deemed fraudulent.
Deadly post-election violence in Mozambique has added another layer to the crisis confronting southern Africa. In a year, the region has also seen one of the worst droughts on record. For Mozambique, the violence and protests have been unprecedented. The nation descended into chaos following a disputed election on October 9th, with civil society accusing police of killing more than 20 people and injuring hundreds during demonstrations that are spreading across the country.
If the escalation of violence continues, there will be no alternative but to change our stance. The armed forces will have to protect the interests of the state. Our mission as a military force and the other services for those who govern the country today or for those who will govern it in the future is to protect power, to protect people, and to protect our sovereignty.
Opposition leader Venancio Mondlane, who came second in the presidential election, has reportedly fled the country. Prominent members of his party were killed before election results were proclaimed. The opposition has accused the ruling Frelimo of rigging the election in favor of its presidential candidate Daniel Chapo, who was declared the winner with more than 70% of the votes by the National Mozambique Electoral Commission. Mondlane's party Podemos has called for a days-long march to culminate in the capital. Neighbouring South Africa has shut its border post with Mozambique and heightened security around it. The South African Development Community has called for an extraordinary summit to address the deepening crisis in Mozambique. Zimbabwe, which chaired SADC, said regional leaders would meet in Harare between November 16th and 20th to address the issues of regional significance. The instability in Mozambique is a huge threat to the economies of neighbouring landlocked countries such as Zimbabwe, Zambia, Malawi and the DRC, which rely on the country's ports for import and export. Several election observers, including the European Union, said the polls were marred by serious flaws, with the electoral body accused of manipulation to keep Frelimo in power. Zimbabwean President Emerson Mnangagwa caused a stir when he congratulated Frelimo before the official results were announced. He will chair the regional body's extraordinary meeting that is expected to find a lasting solution to the crisis in Mozambique. The preliminary report of the SADC Observer Mission appeared to give Mozambique's electoral process the thumbs up, prompting scathing criticism from the opposition and the media. Africa Bureau, WION World is One.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.